You know what makes me somewhat uncontrollably mad? When you're at a stoplight and there's a car in front of you, not even in front of you, it could be next to you or whatever, and they leave a outrageously large gap between the car in front of them and themselves.
Why does that bother you?
I don't know. It just makes me mad.
You're supposed to, really.
Yeah, but like
There's a limit.
2 car lengths.
But it's not slowing you down.
You're right. I don't know why it makes me mad.
I mean, you could miss a light.
Could miss a light.
But no, because the person, if they're close to them, the person in front of them just takes off while they're still sitting there, and then I feel like if you give a gap, you can see the traffic moving in front of the car in front of you, and you can start rolling.
That's if they're paying attention.
If they're paying
I
attention.
suppose, but I think the gap is the way to go.
I understand you because to me that seems like they're not paying attention enough to move up.
I get mad when people wait for the car in front of them to move
Yep.
before they start moving.
They don't inch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're 8 cars back at a light,
Yeah,
you're going to miss the light.
yeah, absolutely. That's why the gap works.
Yeah, okay.
So if you have the big gap,
Okay.
you can anticipate the car in front of you moving and
I
get
can
a little
understand
rolling
that
start.
argument. I
Yeah.
can understand that. Now, let me tell you this. The other day, I had to take my 15-year-old cousin to school because he missed the bus. But it didn't make me happy.
Is he like, drop me off a block away? I don't want anybody to see me with you.
No, I even made him do something to my car after he got out.
Really?
Yeah, okay, I'll get to it. So, but I got a car wash the day before, and they put this plastic condom thing over my rear windshield wiper, and I forgot to take it off, and I noticed it while I was taking him to school, and I was like, that's going to bug me. So I told him, I was like, when you get out, grab that for me and bring it to me. And he did, and I would have absolutely said no if I was in his place.
No, you
Alex
wouldn't.
doesn't
you
even
wouldn't
get
have.
I
it.
would've.
It's
No,
his
you
car.
wouldn't have. You're an adult and he's a kid.
No, I know, but if I was a kid, if I was in his...
If you were a kid and your uncle told you to do it, you would fucking do it.
I don't have an uncle.
An authoritative male figure asked you to do it, you would do it now if an authoritative male
Yes,
figure
I'd like
told
to
you
think
to
I
do
wouldn't
it.
do it, but you're probably right. Anywho, I was in that parking lot, and it's the worst. A high school parking lot in the morning, because you have stupid parents dropping their kids off, and they might be saying the same thing about me, but I don't think I was being stupid. And then you have these kids that are parking their own cars, and it's the worst.
See, at my high school, there was a different way in for drop-offs than student parking.
Yeah.
Like student parking was in the back, drop-offs were in the front.
Yeah, that's kind of how ours were, but nowadays it's completely different.
I mean, it's probably case by case.
Yeah.
Our high school, we didn't have many kids that drove.
I was one.
Yeah.
Hey, how many times did you actually drive?
A good portion. I'd say more than half.
No, I had a lot. Drove every day for
I was one of the few people that were over the age of 18.
Almost
my senior
3
year.
years. Got my license early sophomore year.
I didn't get my license until after high school,
Yeah.
when I turned 18.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't surprise me for some reason.
It's not. I mean,
lot of
I didn't
people-
want to pay for driving
Yeah.
school when I could just wait 6 months and not have to pay for it.
And then I drove
guess.
over pretty much.
Car was freedom where I come from.
Well, just because I had my license didn't mean I was going to have a car either.
Yeah. but-
Yeah. I only got like the hand-me-down car. Cause
Yeah, but
my dad was
still.
over the road, so I drove the extra one that we had. So
You get your hands on somebody's car. You drive your mom's car on weekends. Finally get a chick in your car. Psh, nothing better. 16 years old. You might as well have a hotel room.
Why?
Just freedom.
Welcome to the Extra Medium Show.
And welcome back to another episode of the Extra Medium Show. Who am I?
Extra.
I'm Corey.
I'm Alex.
shaming.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's okay. It's a good background.
extra, media.
It's a good overlay.
And we're talking lawyers.
I plead the fifth.
Sheesh. It's a good start.
I could just see Alex being grilled by a lawyer.
I wouldn't do well.
He cracking.
Yeah.
He's
Where,
snitching.
I don't know if I probably would snitch. I probably would, but
Bruh.
I'd like to think I would.
They'd be like, would you like some Burger King? And they'd be
now we're
like,
fucking talking. His social security number is.
that's how they get them too. Yeah.
If
What-
you
what do
see
you-
them walking in with a full bag of KFC,
Yeah.
you know someone just gave something up.
Is that 2 buckets? He's telling on himself. What? All right, lawyer movies. What do you two Utes think?
Legally Blonde.
Really? That's the one you go to?
Yeah.
All time favorite for me is A Time to Kill.
Oh, Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah. And my second one is off.
I asked one.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Go ahead.
My number 2 is Lincoln Lawyer.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah. He plays a
damn.
hell of a lawyer in both
It's a
of them.
TV show as well.
Yeah, but he doesn't play in the TV show.
Do you watch the TV show?
No. I saw it
Because it's not Matthew McConaughey. Did you see that Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson believe they may be brothers?
Really?
Yeah.
I love that about them.
Yeah.
True Detective?
Like their mom knew his dad, like something. It's time's up right, and like they're gonna look into it. They said.
Real fun.
Yeah.
They seem like two.
And when you look at him
Fantastic
next to
guys.
him, you're like,
They have a strong resemblance.
I can see it. Yeah.
Damn.
Just some bogus article that popped up on. I don't know.
Hey.
Like.
I love reading those. They're on my work computer. There's like a tab at the bottom, and it has these
Yeah,
like,
I have that
super
too.
insane news articles.
Oh,
It's
that's
great.
It's either somebody got shot or that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's either like really light or really heavy. 18 die in car accident, or like Matthew McConaughey might be related. It's not crazy. Can you guess mine? I gave you a hint, and when I started, I don't think you caught it.
Can you give me the hint again?
I said, "What do you two Utes think?"
Oh, my cousin Vinny.
Yeah, yeah. Utes?
I like my cousin Vinny. I like that a lot.
Yeah. Marissa Tomei. That's who that is, right? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I'm pretty positive it's
I
Marissa
think so.
Tomei.
Something like that.
Balls on, dead accurate. It's like, is that an industry term? So good.
What about?
She steals the show.
Do you not like Legally Blonde?
No, but it's not the first lawyer movie I'd go
And-
to. It is one of the most recognizable. I'll give you that.
My cousin Vinny wouldn't happen nowadays because they would just be a security camera, and
Yeah.
they
Oh,
wouldn't-
it's not him. You know, the
Yeah.
license plate. Nope. Yeah.
Yeah, but in a town like that though.
Yeah, true.
yeah.
The
Make
Mar-
make those two black guys, and it's a whole different movie. It's a whole different movie. Jeez, we're back to Lincoln Lawyer, Time to Kill shit.
Have you seen To Kill a Mockingbird?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't recall scenes.
I saw it in high school, but
Yeah, I just read the book, so I wanted to watch the movie. It's good. Gregory Peck, like he plays a good Atticus Finch. But
I've definitely read the book. I don't know if I've seen
it
the movie.
sucks. Like movie adaptations really let you down.
Yeah.
For
Well,
more
of
than
course,
more
because
than
it's your fucking imagination.
exactly.
So like
Exactly.
they can't live up to everybody's imagination.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
That's how I felt, especially with Harry Potter.
Potter.
Like I was severely let down when I saw the first movie. Not saying the first movie was bad or anything, but it's more so like how the characters look. Like you get this idea of what a character looks like.
yeah,
And then,
I feel the same way about the Hunger Games. Yeah,
How did Harry Potter look to you?
I can't describe it.
not
I
like
know
that.
Hagrid definitely looked different to me.
You ever see those AI, like, created
Yeah.
movies and stuff? Yeah.
Dude, some of this AI stuff is crazy. Really cool looking stuff. Like I like when they it's super not difficult at all, but when they take like NFL teams and turn them into samurai.
Yeah.
Love it.
I mean, speaking of AI, it's time we told everybody we're not real. This is all artificial intelligence. They could be, though. They could have a podcast Because they have like fake rappers and shit.
right?
Like,
You never know.
just be a fake podcast of fake people just simulating conversation.
Let me get your opinion about living in a simulation.
Okay.
What is it?
That's not happening
How do you know?
to me.
Be
You don't
honest,
know.
there's sometimes
You can
where
never
I-
know.
Yeah, there's sometimes where I question it.
Like
I'll be honest.
a simulation
I do
will never
weird-
know that it's a simulation.
Unless you just do shit weird enough that you're like, nobody else could have thought of that.
But if it's like an algorithm, it could be infinite possibilities. So that argument doesn't hold up.
Well, and it's like what's the argument? Free will versus like fate.
Destiny.
That yeah, like
Yeah.
you can't win that argument. You either believe it or you don't. Like
What do you think?
I think you.
Do you believe in luck?
No,
No.
I believe in karma.
I don't.
I believe in luck. I think luck's a thing.
I think chance is a thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you can't be inadvertently unlucky. But
I mean, there's definitely cases to prove that you can be.
true.
Yeah, where the
But-
one guy wins the lottery, then he reenacts it, and then wins the lottery again
Yeah,
on live
but that's-
TV.
it's
like,
chance.
yeah, I'm like, bro, where is that at in my life?
Yeah,
I don't know,
people
man.
that get struck by lightning twice. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
multiverse thing. How do you feel about that?
It's more of a possibility in my
Yeah.
opinion
I
Yeah.
100% agree.
than a simulation.
Yeah.
I'd like to go into a black hole, see where that takes me.
Nowhere.
I know. Wormhole. That's what we need.
Yeah.
Wormhole. But those don't occur naturally.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's scary. It's so big I can't think about it.
Heard that before.
Just had to derail the whole conversation. We were having an intelligent conversation.
Just snuck
Kill
in
it with
there.
your smut. It's probably better we get back on track anyway.
Yes.
What else you got? Lawyer movie.
You ever see The Rainmaker?
I seen Rain Man.
That's a good movie.
Nah, Rainmaker. I'm surprised, you haven't seen it because it has one of your favorite actors in it.
Who's that?
Danny DeVito.
Danny's the man.
Pretty much Danny DeVito and Matt Damon
Mm-hmm.
take on this like big corporation that denied this kid's like life insurance.
Mm.
So they go after him for even more, and I believe it's been a while since I've seen it. I believe the kid ends up dying before the whole case gets solved. So they go after him for like wrongful death because with like the not life insurance but like medical coverage,
Mm-hmm.
he could have survived if they would have provided the coverage that he was supposed to get. So it's one of those back and forth, and I believe they settled for like a huge amount and stuff, and it's a good movie. Sad movie, but it's a good movie.
Yeah. I just somewhat recently watched Dark Waters, and it's relatable to the train derailment thing because it's about Parkersburg, West Virginia, and DuPont
Mhm.
company. And I think they're associated with 3M as well.
Okay.
But it's basically like there's a lot of unexplained deaths, and they've polluted the shit out of the environment and killed a bunch of people. And
That's so fucked.
there's still stuff in our food and stuff because of that. Like,
there's that shit happens all the time.
Yeah.
And it's covered up.
Yeah.
Like, not even like saying that as like a conspiracy theorist, but like,
which you are.
yeah.
But no,
like,
I
it's
agree.
definitely
I
bad. Like,
That's why you can't be a conspiracy theorist because nobody believes you when there's real shit.
Yeah,
true.
and that's why they put out like fake stories so they get
I
the
believe that.
yeah
But who's they?
government, big corporation.
Big Dairy.
Big Dairy. You
Big
gotta watch
Pharma.
them.
Mm.
And the Amish. But don't worry, they're not listening.
I would love to find out we have a large Amish fan
That would be
population.
crazy.
That-
Love the Amish. No, I don't. You guys.
If they
They make some good food.
that is true. And quality furniture.
Their
Yeah.
furniture lasts.
And they can
But-
build houses quickly. I don't have a problem with Amish people. I have a problem with
Pay
the,
taxes.
yeah, the system and the way they fit.
Just
in our
pay fucking
They
society.
taxes.
finesse the shit out
Yeah.
of it.
I
yeah.
just did my taxes the other day. It pisses me off that the Amish don't have to fucking do that. Fuck that.
Yeah, they get all the luxuries that we have. Like,
Well, they
Bro,
don't have a washing machine and
Alex
stuff.
sound like shaman right now. Just all of a sudden, we
yeah,
just
you
hit
switched
something.
up on
We
it.
just hit something.
We hit a nerve.
I just, if I have to do it, so do you. That's the way I see it.
I mean, technically, there is no law that says you have to pay taxes.
I understand that. Tell that to the IRS when they
Yeah.
send me a letter saying you're being audited.
Have you ever been audited?
No.
I have. It was the year after H&R Block did my taxes, so I'll never go back to them.
They found something.
No, it's just they fucked up my taxes.
But-
And then I got a bigger refund after they audited me.
So why are you mad?
Because I should have got the I'm not mad about the audit. I'm mad about H&R Block fucking up my taxes.
But you're like the only person I've ever heard of get audited and got money out of it.
It was a positive
Yeah.
audit. They're like, oh wait, here's actually some more.
Yeah, well no, like it was like one of the it was like the second or third year I did my taxes. And I was like, why am I only getting like $50 back?
Did they just notify you, or did they like come to your house?
Well, they notified me and was like, provide your last 3 years of
Wow.
taxes. So, yeah, that was fun.
Speaking of fun, liar, liar.
Oh yeah, good. That's a good pull.
Yeah, I didn't even.
The goddamn pen is blue. Love it. I'm Jose Canseco. Yeah, that's a great movie.
Is that one of the better Jim Carrey movies?
No.
What's the best Jim Carrey movie?
Ooh, give me a second.
I mean,
Dumb and Dumber.
I was gonna say Dumb and Dumber.
I'd say The Grinch.
Grinch is good. I was even thinking The Cable Guy.
The Truman Show.
Truman Show is up there, definitely.
What's that serious one?
Ace Ventura.
Uh,
Yeah.
The one that was on the list.
Spotless Mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eternal Sunshine of the
yeah.
Spotless Mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. That. Yeah, but that. Bruce Almighty. The Mask. Smoking.
The Penguin movie was not that good. Mr. Popper's Penguins.
Yeah, I mean they can't.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
They can't all hit. You
Yep.
know.
What about A Few Good Men?
That's good. You can't handle the truth.
That's why I feel like that's one of the most
I
famous.
appreciate
like,
you going for
That
it.
was pretty good.
Yeah. Man, it was okay.
It was all right. I mean, it was pretty good.
You didn't like yell it, like
Yeah, you're right.
you held it in.
You're right.
You hesitated,
You're right.
but I feel like that's one of the most well-known lines in a movie.
Yeah.
Like people who've never even seen the movie will say that line, and
So that movie makes me think of a
conspiracy theory
um
cover up.
no, it makes me think of this TV show that I used to watch all the time called Jag.
Yeah,
Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, it always made me laugh.
Why?
I don't know, jag off.
All right.
I don't know.
That was like NCIS before NCIS. was a
yeah.
thing.
And for some reason, my dad watched it.
What's
great.
NCIS stand for?
Naval Criminal Investigation Service.
You didn't sound confident. I don't
I'm
know.
not confident, but I'm pretty sure.
I was just testing you. Go ahead.
Jag was Judge Advocate General.
Cool.
Yeah, you were 100% right.
On both?
Or the NCIS.
I'll take his word for jag. You sounded confident there.
Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah.
It was cool. The story was kind of cheesy. Like the main lawyer was a naval fighter pilot that crashed on a carrier, and then the crash caused nighttime blindness, so he couldn't fly anymore.
Cool.
I guess it was cool.
A lot of courtroom stuff.
Yeah,
Boring.
he had like a partner who was
Heavy
also a
dialogue.
lawyer, and she was like feisty, and it was, there's that tension, and
Yeah. You ever seen Philadelphia?
the AIDS movie.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't.
Tom Hanks is a lawyer, or he's a business. He works on Wall Street, something like that.
Okay.
And he's gay, and he gets HIV, and they fire him. And then Denzel Washington is the only one who'll take his case,
Okay, yeah, I've seen bits
and
and
they
pieces
sue
of
the
it.
employer. Yeah.
He ends up getting AIDS. Right?
Well, yeah, yeah,
Well, just because you have HIV doesn't mean
yeah. But I mean, yeah.
he dies, doesn't
Uh,
he? Yeah.
Here's one that we've talked about. I'm gonna fuck up the name again.
Oh, I was so hoping you got to it before I did. Redemption.
Aaron Brockovich.
Yeah. Got it. You got it right there. Aaron Brockovich.
For the last like 5 minutes, I've been saying it to myself.
She's still like very,
She was just in Ohio.
Mhm.
Doing
Very
the
involved.
East Palestine stuff. How did you say it the first time?
I
he
was
said
so
like
fucking-
Erica He didn't even like say a
Bravonovich.
word in the last one. He spoke like Russian. Yeah. It's still a good movie. I would still recommend it.
You guys think you could be a lawyer?
Probably. I like to argue.
I think I could do court
You
proceedings.
get too
but
passionate.
I couldn't do. I think
Yeah.
I would be good in the courtroom, but I think I would get tripped up on the documents and I would make mistakes in that part.
Okay.
See, I think I'd be the exact opposite. I'd
We
be
should
good
be a
with it.
team.
Like he said, I'd get too passionate. I'm like, you motherfucking liar, bro.
Yeah, well, you'd be the document guy, and I'd be.
Yeah, you be the
courtroom guy.
talker. I'll be the guy handing you shit.
We'll
there
start
you go.
It's like a TV sitcom.
That'd be
Yeah, I
so
do all the work. He gets all the praise.
I'll be the judge.
That dude, let's film it. All right, if you would like to invest in our pilot, please contact our email. Our accountant will put you in contact with somebody.
It's got to go through the proper channels.
But I think it has big possibilities. We just have to think of like a catchy name, like books and like, you know what I mean, like a nickname for Shaman, and like Books Callahan. Like you know what I mean? Like,
Booksy.
yeah, it's stupid.
I like it.
Yeah. The Manchurian Candidate.
I've never seen that. That's Denzel Washington, right?
Maybe that's not. He's not a lawyer in that.
I don't know.
Yes, that is Denzel Washington. The dude in Devil's Advocate is a lawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't they? Yeah, Keanu Reeves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Al Pacino's the devil. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's been a long time since I've seen it. I was
Well,
too
they
young.
portray him as the devil because yeah.
I was too young to like get the symbolism. I think when I watched
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, now he's pretty much like selling his soul to the devil because he's working for this guy and he's taking these dirty cases pretty much.
One time I took a box cutter into a courthouse.
Why?
Didn't mean to.
Did they stop you?
Nope.
Lucky.
I
want to see Alex get just like frisk and like
No,
they find
listen,
something.
Let me plead my case before I get a warrant issued on me. So I was down in a few counties over, and I was in the middle of working. That was when I was selling beer, so I needed a box cutter, and I needed the title for my car. So Google said go to the courthouse to get your title, and I walk into the courthouse, which is actually a jail too, and realized it meant the old courthouse, which was a completely separate building. So I was basically in the waiting room of a jail with a box cutter. And then I realized I was like, I should probably.
Have you guys ever shown up for jury duty?
I've been. Was it requested or?
Requested?
I've been summoned for jury duty 3 times.
I have never gotten a summons,
Every time
to my knowledge.
it's always been on a holiday week, so they don't have trial, so I never have to do it.
I've never.
Have you
No.
been summoned?
No.
Yeah, I'm the lucky guy.
Yeah, to my knowledge, I don't think I've ever been summoned. I've never gotten anything in the mail or anything.
Yeah, dude, 3 times. Sucks.
You ever seen the movie Jury Duty?
No.
Pauly Shore.
Oh, I didn't know he was in a movie like
it's
that.
not a good movie, but it's Pauly Shore, so you might like it. But he's like a bum basically. He like lives off his mom and stuff, and he like gets kicked out, I think.
Yeah.
But he gets summoned. His plan is to get summoned for jury duty, so he can like live it up, like have a meal and like a place to stay and stuff, I guess. Like, and he delays the trial as long as possible.
It sucks, man. If you get picked for a real like fucking high profile case, that sucks.
Yeah,
Like I don't want to
Weeks.
do that. I mean, they pay you, right?
not a job
Yeah,
salary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be making the same money.
That's
Hell
bullshit.
no. Yeah, you don't get shit.
And you can't say no, thank you, right?
No,
There's ways to get out
Well,
of it.
yeah. I
do
hate
what Peter
white
Griffin
people.
did.
Yeah, just well,
that's
no,
it.
well, yeah, but like I don't agree with the law that's being challenged, and they automatically have to dismiss you.
Oh.
So
I'd do it.
I
It's
would-
the right thing to do. I would not let, like, as much as I would want to like lie, I would like not be able to, for whatever reason.
conscience,
I would be reacting when people were saying shit, like in a courtroom.
like this.
Like you're supposed to, I'm sure you're supposed to keep like a deadpan face. No.
Like, damn,
Oh shit.
Like, what were you thinking, my dude?
awful lot of honkies in here.
I actually just saw a video of this like juror just falling asleep, and the judge kept having to wake her up, and then it turns out that she was high as fuck on jury duty, and they had to do a mistrial. Fucking insane. And you could tell she was on something though. Like they should not have picked her.
What
up.
if the defendant had her drugged?
Wow. You're cracking the fucking case now.
Yeah. They should look into that.
I believe it. I don't know who it is, but I believe it.
Yeah.
But it was insane because she was just tripping. Like
You would be tripping if you didn't know you took drugs.
yeah.
Hey.
Just saying. How scary would that be? It's like all of a sudden just like start like an acid trip.
Well, yeah,
In
and
public.
you're in the middle of a courtroom.
Yeah.
You don't know anyone else. I doubt you have family and friends in the audience watching.
Yeah.
You know, like bringing a sign cheering you on.
Yeah. All of a sudden the wall starts melting and you're like, what the fuck?
This doesn't seem right.
No one would believe you.
Like you're just trying to get out of this.
Please believe me. Oh, that's funny.
No, I don't. If you get a parking ticket, would you go to court about it? If you think you had a case? Or would you just pay the parking ticket? Or not parking ticket, like traffic ticket.
Yeah.
You'd go to court?
Yeah.
I don't think would.
If I knew,
I guess it depends. Like if you're getting points on your license, maybe yeah. If it's a
I'm
non-point
probably
offense,
paying the ticket, to be honest.
yeah.
now if it's like, was I really speeding, or did I run a red light? I'm like, fuck it. But if I'm like, bro, like there was no reason to pull me over. Yeah, nah.
I don't know if you're winning that though.
Probably not.
I would just schedule
That
it.
seems like the hardest thing to win.
I'm
I'll
sure
ju-
Shaman would give a calm, well articulated
Like this
argument.
motherfucker lying. No, I just find out what days the cop who wrote the ticket couldn't show up and schedule it for that day.
How would you do that?
When you call to reschedule it, because you're allowed to reschedule it up to like 3 times, they give you dates, and then you pick the dates that they do not give you, because you're allowed to pick whatever date you want, and the dates that they don't give you, you pick, because that's the day that the cop either has to work or whatever. And then if he reschedules it, then it can be thrown out.
I don't know how that works. I feel like if they're giving you dates,
That seems too easy.
yeah. So like if you would you do the 30th, the 31st, or the 2nd? And you're like, I'll do the 29th. And they're like, fuck, we gotta let him go.
Look it up. Just hear the guy.
We lost another one.
This shit's getting out of hand. I think they made a TikTok about this. Sir, he raped 4 people.
Picked the wrong day.
He wants to do it on a Thursday. What am I gonna do? I'm booked. You know I got golf league. Oh shit. If you need legal advice, do not contact us because we don't know what we are talking about. Maybe Shaman does. Maybe Shaman found the
I'm
loophole.
not saying he doesn't.
I'm gonna tell you something. If I ever catch myself in a little hot water, I'm gonna try it.
It's like, what are you doing Thursday?
They'll be like, can I do the 20th? Sir, did you hear me say the 29th? That's how they'll treat me. No, man. I'll be there Friday. You guys got any more lawyers?
I don't think so.
Lawyers?
I think my case.
Lawman?
I rest my case.
Nice.
You like that?
I mean, you didn't say it all that smooth, but.
I rest my case.
Okay. All right. Well, what did you watch? Shame and Alex, Shame and Alex, Shame and Alex, Shame and Alex. Alex.
Glory. You ever watch Glory?
The basketball movie?
Nope.
The movie about the black soldiers.
Yep.
Well, I think the Glory is about
Glory
black
Road.
basketball players.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
What?
They really got to get more original.
What?
The movie I was talking about is called Glory, with the first college basketball.
That's not Glory Road.
I don't know.
It might be.
Yeah.
Be. Yeah.
No. We're talking about Denzel Washington, Morgan Freeman, Matthew Broderick, Glory, and the guy who plays Robin Hood in Men in Tights.
Okay.
But I don't know his name.
I don't know either. It doesn't matter.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
Have
We
you?
watched it in high school, I think. Right? It's old.
It's old. 80s probably. Maybe early 90s.
I don't think I have.
It's about the 54th Massachusetts.
Oh, yeah. 54th Brigade. Is
I think,
that the right?
I think it was a company.
Oh, okay.
A
Damn it.
regiment.
That sounds right. Regiment sounds right.
Regiment. All black soldiers.
What I'm talking about.
They are fighting. They end up. I mean, it's not a spoiler because it's history. Fighting, get treated like shit during the war by all the white soldiers, and then finally there's this fort, and then I think South Carolina
South Carolina.
that the Confederates have, super well reinforced. 54th Mass volunteers to lead the charge because it's only a narrow beach and you can only send one regiment in at a time. And they get slaughtered. And
Sounds about white. Right.
and like the Confederates before, like they knew about the black companies. They issued this thing where if you are black and you're caught in a Union uniform, you get killed. And most of the time, if officers got captured, they received quarter and stuff. No, you got killed too if you're a white officer caught. And they all basically died, like super bad casualties. But and they were all buried.
Why is it called Glory?
Because they
Did they like
lived
help
in-
the cause, or did it even matter? They're probably like fighting over a hill.
Basically, that's what it was. And,
So ridiculous.
And the fort, I don't think, was lost in that battle. So I think that it was a loss. Anyways, so they kind of, I don't want to say died for nothing, but they use it as an inspirational story for like the white soldiers to realize they're equals.
Right, I guess.
Yeah. It's a good war movie.
Yeah.
Cool fact, the officer that Matthew Broderick plays, Colonel Shaw,
Where's he
was-
from?
Massachusetts.
Oh, okay.
He was buried in a mass grave with all his soldiers, and the army after the war tried to recover his body so he could be given like not a
Proper
mass grave.
military
Yeah,
burial.
and his parents were like, "No, we want to leave him there so he could be alongside his men." Pretty sick.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. What about you guys?
I watched. So I'm not proud of it, but I gave in to my wife and we watched.
Just say it.
I can't even get it out.
Just say it.
I watched the reunion. Do you know what I'm about to say?
I do.
To Love Is Blind.
Season 3 or 4?
I don't even know.
I think it's 4.
And I gotta say, although I didn't watch Love Is Blind,
Mhm.
which is crazy to watch the reunion show if you didn't watch it,
Hey,
it was boring.
how many people were still a couple?
A lot.
Were they?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think everybody that got married on the show was still married.
Wow.
Yeah. Like first time ever.
Yeah.
But that's what made it boring.
Yeah. There was no drama.
Yeah. I was like, I don't even know what this is. Like, they were just like, I don't know. It was weird.
I
It was
watched
bad. I didn't watch all of it, to be honest, but
I watched season 2, and that one I think only had 3 weddings,
yeah.
and they did not last. And that was the season where there was one guy. He was a super big tool bag, and have you seen the show?
I've
Shayla?
never seen.
So
the
what
show.
it is they meet each other, but there's a wall in between them, so they don't know what each other looks like. Thus, the Love Is Blind. So you're supposed to fall in love with the person, not the looks of the person.
Would you do it?
Probably not.
Really?
Yeah.
Why not?
I would do it.
Yeah.
Like if why not?
What's policy on glory holes?
There's the one guy you talk to him, you ask each other questions and stuff, and the one dude was like, I love going to concerts. If I went to a concert with you, would I be able to put you on my shoulders? Implying what?
Yeah. Well, she's gonna be like, how much can you squat, bro?
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah.
Yeah. It's a show.
Yeah.
It's better than some of them.
That's a rough. You have to know how big the.
They like
dude
move
is.
into with each other for like 2 weeks or a month, and they have to make the decision.
Yeah.
One guy,
It's the sign shame.
in season 2, there was one
You
guy.
guys ever did? I
He had a
swear to
relationship with a chick, and it was going really well. And then they all have a bachelor party together, and they went to Wrigley to take BP on the field,
That's cool.
and he struck out.
Dang.
So he sent him into a rage. He yelled at his fiance. They ended up not getting married.
Dang.
And the way they do it too is,
I feel like it's something though you need to know if they're a rager.
well, you don't have to say
You
if
need
you're
to
going
know
to
if
get
he's
married.
gonna strike out at BP. What do you mean?
Yeah, pussy. You get stood up at the aisle. That's how you find out you're not getting married.
That would suck.
Yeah, like you have the whole wedding set up.
That's another reason why I probably would not do it.
Nick
Yeah.
Lachey, that son of a bitch.
Hey. Yeah. Great show.
Would you do any dating game?
Why? It's fun.
I
It
mean,
would be fun. Like,
one you don't have to get married.
yeah.
Maybe.
Just like,
Contestant 1.
yeah.
I love blue cars. How big is your penis?
Yellow.
Contestant 1. Hello?
Okay, so what I watched,
This moves on.
I actually finished a show that I've actually previously caught up on, Young Justice, and
What? That's a prequel. No.
no, Young Justice is like Teen Titans pretty much, but it's a whole nother series besides Teen Titans.
Teen Titans Go.
I hate that show.
I know. I just want to say it. To see
It
get
might be my favorite show now. Yeah, the
Wait, what's it called?
Young Justice.
Is there a video? No. No, never mind. Go ahead.
No, because the first two seasons were produced by Cartoon Network or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they ended it there, and then the DC HBO picked it up after like 3 years afterwards. That's why I kind of fell off, and then sometime last year I watched season 3, and I just been watching season 4 now, and it got so fucking good.
Is it like kid versions of superheroes?
No, it's just like it has Robin, Beast Boy, other characters like Martian Manhunter's niece, Speedy, some other
I
younger.
pointed at you like you knew who Speedy was.
I know who some of these people are. They're on Teen Titans.
You know
Yeah.
who Speedy is?
Speedy, Beast Boy. They're all on Teen Titans.
Speedy, isn't it?
Speedy's not?
No.
What's Speedy from?
That's what I'm asking you, man.
Green Arrow's sidekick.
Oh, I don't know that. I thought it was somebody else.
You were thinking of Kid Flash, probably.
Probably, yeah.
He's also not in Teen Titans.
He's in a couple episodes. Yeah, no, Kid Flash is on some of the Teen Titans episodes. But yeah, they're bringing a lot of like new characters too. But it ties into like the Justice League and you know.
See, I don't know if I could
Comics.
watch it like don't take this the wrong way, like seriously, like as a show. Like I can watch like Teen Titans shit just like when I fall asleep or you know what I mean, something
See,
like that.
it's different than Teen Titans. To me, it's more serious than Teen Titans.
Okay.
It's like obviously Teen Titans was like for like kids, teenagers. I mean, this is like because they grow up. They're all adults in season 4, except for like the very younger ones who are just joining.
They're grooming them.
Yeah, they're training them to be. It's like a stepping stone
He
to be
says
in the
training.
Justice. Yeah.
That's what Andy Warhol says too.
No, but it's a good ass show. I'd recommend it highly. Just give it a watch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, as always, you know where to follow us on the social medias. And until next time.
Stay safe.